I wanted to make this quick video for you to go over some warnings about when you're writing your content for your blog and on the internet using AI tools. AI tools are amazing. They're amazing to give you ideas, to help with ideation, creating your avatar, creating outlines, captions, titles, all kinds of things. It's just ChatGPT, Jasper, Neuron Writer, Content at Scale. They're all really great. You can also write content with them. However, I want to give you a warning about writing that content. Number one, you do want it to pass AI detectors, even though Google says that they will not punish your website if you write AI content. If your content is all AI written, and Google can tell, they do have detectors. Now, if some company can create a detector, you can bet your booty that Google also can detect AI written content. I don't have a problem with AI written content, and either does Google. However, the caveat is that it must add value to the internet. And this is where we run into the problem with Google. And also Google bots know a thing or two about how much a human can write, how well a human can write. So if you're writing, let's say you're writing a website blog, and you have a blog and you have 100 articles on that blog that you have written yourself, and you have published one article every week for a year, okay, so that's 52, and then every week for another year, so it took you 2 years to write around 100 articles. So Google knows this because they can watch that on your website. And it's just a machine, it's an algorithm, and it does everything through math. So it's using math. Now let's just think logically here. Now, you just now found out about ChatGPT and how it can write you 100 articles in a day. So you write 100 articles in a day and you publish 50 of those today and 50 of those tomorrow. What do you think is going to happen to your website? Now, initially, you might get a little bit of a spike of traffic, but I can almost guarantee you, there's no guarantees with Google for anything, but I can almost guarantee you that you will be found out eventually. And I know people who have done this. I know a lot of people who test this. Now, I also know a lot of people who build entire websites just with AI content. It's very good, and they're ranking. So they create all these videos about how they're ranking, right? But they're not publishing 100 articles a day on their website. And if they have a brand new website, okay, so when you have a brand new website, you go, okay, I'm going to publish 100 articles today. No, Google might index them all. I doubt it. But let's just say they do within a 2-week period. Another 2 weeks, you're going to see that spike go way down, and you're going to find your articles de-indexed on Google. So let's go back to our example about 50 articles in one day and 50 articles another day. Well, it's just simple math. Google uses math. It's an algorithm. It's taught to read language and to come up with conclusions based on mathematical equations. So they know that one article a day for 1 year for a human and another article for a second year, and then boom, 50 articles in one day. That gives a ranking signal to Google, like a warning signal to the bot. They're like, whoa, wait a minute, that doesn't compute. That math doesn't work. So you're going to run into a problem if you're doing that. Now, let's say you have that same website and you wrote one article a week for 52 weeks and another article, for 2 years in a row. And now you want to use AI to write those articles, and you're writing them on AI. They're adding value. You're fact checking them. You're making sure that they're good quality. You're adding your own voice to it. You're adding your own experience. Remember, EAT, Google wants you to have experience. And then you're going to post one of those a day. That's going to be perfectly fine in most situations. Now, where I think I got itchy nose. Where I think it wouldn't be fine is when you're doing that and the quality of that content either goes really down or goes up too high, and it doesn't match your voice unless you change the author. So let's say me, Katerina, I wrote 100 posts in 2 years, and now I am going to create AI generated content only. Doesn't quite match my voice, so I'm going to create Jane Doe as the author and have her write all the articles. So I'm going to give another pen name to another author and have that one do all the writing. Now Google will look at it and say, oh, well, that's a different person. So even though it doesn't match Katerina's voice and her experience, it's another person writing the content. The other thing that you have to be very careful with AI written content is that Google still expects every single article to carry EAT in it. So if you're not sharing experience, expertise, trustworthiness, and authoritativeness in that article, Google is highly not going to rank it unless it's in a super hobby niche that is not covered by YMYL. But if you are in wealth, health, finances, real estate, medical, even pet spaces now, any of these spaces are all now considered YMYL spaces, which means you have to establish your about page and your EAT with citations from other people, other sites, other organizations, referring to you, certifying you, all of these kinds of things. So if you'd like to know more about all of that, I have links in my description below that will go over all of those things with you. I have lots of videos on how to build your EAT online and how to increase your brand presence on the internet. I also have a lot of people who can help you. I own a virtual assistant company and we can help you. All of my VAs are trained in all of this stuff. They can help you write the content, edit it, post it, embellish it. They can also help you establish your avatars and your EAT content. They can do all of your citations. We have people who run citations like almost 24/7 for clients because citations are so important for your Google My Business profile, which is where it really all started, but now it's so important on your website as well. So not only do we need to link citations back to our Google My Business profile so we can be in the 3-pack on the map, we also now have to link them back to our website about pages, not to your homepage. Okay, little caveat there. So make sure that you're watching my videos on all of these topics so you can stay abreast of all of these changes and how you need to manipulate and maneuver and move and know how to pivot on your website, on your content, etc. Please like my video, subscribe to me so you don't miss out, set your notifications so you don't miss out on any of the content. And again, I want to thank you so much for listening to me and being here. I really appreciate all of my subscribers. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.